We do start tonight with breaking news out of Franklinton. One person is dead and two others were hurt after a shooting this afternoon along Eden Avenue. At this hour, investigators are trying to piece together exactly what led to it all. Police are also trying to track down that shooter. Kaylee Gunderson is following this story for us tonight. And Kaylee, you actually spoke with someone who knows all three of those victims. Also breaking tonight, new information in connection with an early morning shooting that landed a 17-year-old in the hospital. Now, this all went down just before 1 this morning in Galloway. Tonight, people who live in that community are concerned for their safety. A beautiful day across the area, plenty of sunshine, and yes, those temps are warming up. Caroline Cohen tracking it all for us tonight. Caroline, thankfully things are heating up. You know, always like that.
I was going to say this is a Rodney special.
The good news tonight, more people have been able to get the COVID vaccine. So far, at least 31% of people across the state have gotten at least the first shot. However, there is a bit of concern this holiday weekend. Doctors fear with more families getting together, those COVID numbers could rise. Jesse Starkey has the full story tonight. Continuing coverage tonight, the controversy continues to grow regarding that Twitter post by Lieutenant Governor John Husted over the coronavirus. Tonight, state Democrats are speaking out, demanding that he apologize for his words. But we do want to start tonight with that shocking scene at the U.S. Capitol, another attack on U.S. Capitol Police. One officer is dead. The other is recovering from some pretty serious injuries tonight. James Rosen has the very latest from D.C. And also breaking tonight, we now know the names of the 4 people who were killed Monday night in that wreck along I-71. Investigators telling us it was a family of 4. Alexis Moberger following the very latest on that story tonight.
Around the country.
New developments tonight in connection with that hazing investigation at Bowling Green State. The university charging that fraternity with 6 violations of the Student Code of Conduct. Tom Bosco following that story tonight. All new tonight, a teen murder suspect will remain free as he waits for his trial date. The 17-year-old is accused of shooting and killing 21-year-old Sage Martin. A Hilltop car lot owner and his customers scramble for cover, all of it after bullets fly right in the middle of the day. And tonight, we're on your side digging deeper into the huge spike in shootings and violent crimes across the city. Steve Levine is holding the police accountable and getting answers. And tonight we are tracking a number of big stories for you tonight, including a day of protest across the state of Ohio. Organizers fighting what they say is a move by state lawmakers to take away free speech. Also tonight, the special story of a brother and sister right here in Central Ohio fighting to save lives during the pandemic. You certainly want to hear their story. But first tonight, we are keeping a close eye on the weather. Rain, wind, and storms could be causing plenty of problems across Central Ohio over the next few hours. Of course, Caroline Cohen is tracking it all for us tonight. And Caroline, what exactly are the conditions right now and what are we expecting for later tonight? We're also getting word that the state is hitting a new milestone when it comes to the fight against the virus. Mike McCarthy is live on your side tonight with more on what's giving Governor Mike DeWine hope, even as those number of cases continues to rise. Mike. All new tonight, if you didn't know, it's National Siblings Day. And tonight we've got the special story of one special duo from right here in Central Ohio. The pair is fighting to save lives during the pandemic. Jesse Starkey has more. And tonight, Governor Mike DeWine is trying to get that vaccine to more college students across the state. Kaylee Gunderson with that story tonight. Only on ABC6, Columbus police releasing this body cam video of officers chasing a suspect after a carjacking on the southeast side. Police say that suspect is only 14 years old. Tonight, we're hearing from the pregnant mother whose car was stolen. Tom Bosco has the full story. And we do start tonight with new information in connection with that water rescue at the Delaware Dam. A teen and a man who jumped in to save that group have died. Now we're hearing from one of the other people who jumped in to help. Kaylee Gunderson is live for us with the very latest.
Action. Rodney.
All right, Kaylee Gunderson on your side in Delaware tonight. Thanks a lot, Kaylee. And also developing tonight, Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther naming the 9 people on that new civilian review board. Their job is to oversee the actions of police officers and to hold them accountable. Steve Levine has a look at those new members. Oh, some pretty big news coming in from Pfizer tonight. The company announcing research indicates that their vaccine is 100% effective in kids 12 to 15. They say there were no COVID cases among the more than 1,000 kids who participated in that study. Pfizer plans to pass that info along to the FDA.
In just a few minutes.
All right. Thank you, Marshall. Tonight, college athletes are gearing up to cash in on their likeness. Their images can't be used in ads or video games without the company paying up. The Football Fever's Clay Hall breaking it all down tonight.
I can't. I was just thinking, God, why are they doing this to me? I'm not a bad person. I didn't treat him bad.
Sharon McClendon can't hold back the pain.
I don't like to cry.
But she couldn't stop the tears when we spoke with her, shaken after a violent attack Sunday afternoon. The rideshare driver, group of 5 teens she'd picked up, ripped off here along Stonegate Square North in Columbus.
They just don't know what kind of damage they're doing to people, to a person's psyche. They don't have no idea.
Okay, get this. Here's one of the more disturbing parts about this entire case. Investigators tell us that 73-year-old victim pleaded with those suspects 3 times. Why? Why me? And one of the teen suspects actually, because you're the chosen one today.
Once they threw me out on the ground, they were all back in the car and gone.
But the story doesn't end there. The crew made off with her purse and credit cards inside. She says an ATM card was maxed out. And the very next morning, that stolen Chevy crashed into a school bus here along East 17th Avenue. Here's a snapshot. The car, a total loss. McClendon, not only a physical and mental wreck, but a financial one now as well.
I'm not a rich person. If I was a rich person, I wouldn't be doing Lyft and Uber. You know, I live off of Social Security, and it doesn't even really pay all my bills.
At this point, no charges in the case, police gathering clues. Despite it all, McClendon with an open heart.
And I don't like to think that young people are evil. I think that maybe I don't know, maybe didn't get enough love.
Investigators hope to get to the bottom of why soon enough. On your side in Columbus, Rodney Dunigan, ABC 6 News. I'll tell you what, Stacia, you're right about that. A lot of excitement around campus today, and for good reason. Fans have not been allowed inside the shoe for more than a year now. And although it won't be a packed house, there is a sense of relief tonight knowing that we're one step closer to normal with fans at this game. A big day ahead Saturday for Buckeye fans. OSU faithful gearing up for a big year ahead. 19,000 fans will be allowed inside the shoe for the weekend showcase. About 2,500 tickets going to students. Family of the players will be there. The university also ensuring a host of frontline medical workers will be front and center.
We wanted to try and show some love and appreciation for their efforts during these challenging times.
Listen, we're just happy to get people back, right, and get folks back watching football in person. I think that's going to be excitement. There's going to be a lot more energy in the stadium.
Former Buckeye and TFF analyst Jay Richardson hyped for it all, stressing this is the time of year when the championship run starts. Those practices and film sessions key. He's excited about the upcoming quarterback battle as well.
Oh, it's going to be interesting. You got a huge vacancy and a void left by what I think might have been the most talented quarterback we've had here at Ohio State in a long time, maybe ever, when you talk about Justin Fields.
As for later this fall, university administrators holding out hope we could see those big crowds once again at the games. They'll be working closely with the health department before any final calls are made on that. Okay, here are all the very important details for you tonight. The kickoff is at 12:05. The game will be airing live on the Big Ten Network. And make sure you tune in to ABC 6 tomorrow night at 6. We'll have a full recap after the game. Clay Hall, of course, always hard at work. For now, reporting live outside the shoe, Rodney Dunigan, ABC 6 News. Well, Station Bob, the university points out that fraternity has a long history of problems. Just this afternoon, the university released background information detailing some of those past issues following the death of a young student just last month after a possible hazing incident. The university said enough is enough and that frat will no longer be on campus.
I wake up every morning and realize I'm living a nightmare again.
Since the tragic death of Stone Foltz in early March, his parents have been outspoken, calling for answers in the case.
And I don't want anyone else to feel this.
Speaking with investigator Tara Morgan about their heartache and pain. Their 20-year-old son, a sophomore at Bowling Green State, dead following an alleged hazing incident with alcohol.
And I think he was sucked into it as far as feeling, you get that peer pressure and then having to belong. And
Friday, late word from the university that the fraternity in question, Pi Kappa Alpha, kicked off campus for good. Administrators releasing documents detailing past issues and violations with the frat. The latest investigation, enough for the university to erase the letters from campus. This case, though, far from closed, as a family is left to wonder why it all had to happen.
why is it a part of it? 2021. Why aren't we doing rituals of parts of kindness and acts of kindness and going out and doing donations or charities? Instead, they're doing these ridiculous rituals that are killing kids.
Also tonight, University President Rodney Rogers releasing a video message strongly condemning the fraternity.
This fraternity will never again be recognized at our university in the future. Our decision comes after a thorough and fair investigation to seek the truth and facts. To be clear, this expulsion was because of a tragic death due to hazing, which is absolutely intolerable. Our investigation found the fraternity to be reckless and have a disregard for the health and safety of our community.
Now, if you remember, it was just this week the autopsy report was released for Stone Foltz. It indicated that his death was an accident. However, that's not the end of this investigation from a law enforcement perspective or from the university's standpoint. For a full look at the university's latest report on this issue, as well as that full video statement from the university president, head over to our website. Of course, we've got it all laid out for you. On your side in the newsroom tonight, Rodney Dunigan, ABC 6.